It seems Hero Power Druid is doing really well in the new meta, so in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about the deck, talk about the mulligans as well as win rates, so you have a good idea of what to do with and against this deck. I'm also gonna show you some of my games from my first day back after a week away. For me, it didn't perform super well, but I did have a lot of catching up to do in the end of the day, so I probably did some mistakes. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video and find what I'm doing helpful, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire for some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck.
Prepared!
Here we can see all of the best performing Hero Power Druids from the last 3 days from Diamond to Legend, and we have plenty to choose from, with very good sample size, very good win rates, and this is the one I went for, 57.5% win rate, 36,000 games, pretty sick stuff, even though there are a few other variants with slight modifications, nothing too grand. The main difference is this one is running a couple of MC techs so you can actually play around some Unkill-Axes and such. Others are abusing things like Mixologists, they have second copy of Frost Lotus Sealing for instance, that kind of deal, so nothing too major. Here's what the deck looks like, and yeah, seems like I was the highest Legend player slapping with this thing, even though we did not do super amazing with it like I said. It's still quite the powerful deck, and a lot of the opponents really knew how to play against me. Like, obviously they want to be freezing my face on my key turns, obviously they want to be placing some nasty taunts, so I have to spend mana to deal with those. Not to mention the amount of times I literally was 15 cards deep in my deck without finding a single Peaceful Piper or Groovy Cat, but hey, that's just RNG I guess. Anyway, going through the deck, here's what it consists of. We have not that many Protoss cards, you only have a couple of Construct Pylons, a couple of Chrono Boosts, and just an Artanis, and that's about it for the Protoss package, but it works beautifully well, because both of these are giving you a free 4 Zealot with Charge, as well as Artanis is giving a couple of free 4s with Charge, as well as the upgraded Hero Power, which a lot of people got surprised that it's working the way it is, but it's actually giving the extra attack both to the hero and to the minion you give this to. So that way, if all things went according to plan, you've played a couple of Groovy Cats, your Hero Power is going to be 5 damage. You switch over to Artanis, and now it's going to be 5 damage on the hero, as well as the minion that's supposed to be going face, so that becomes really nasty really fast. We have a couple of Innervates, so you can work with more mana than you're supposed to. Arcanite Revelations are good in the deck, even though it's something you should not get baited into keeping in your starting hand. It's an okay thing to do on turn 1 if you have nothing better to do, but it's obviously going to be a lot better for you to play a Peaceful Piper so you can get the Groovy Cat faster, or heck, even play a Cactus Construct so you can get a chance of rolling another Groovy Cat out of that, or something better. But obviously cycling through the deck with this is also not bad, because you also have a chance of pulling your Chrono Boost that way. Cactus Construct, like I said, you could get super lucky getting an extra cat like that, but there's also plenty of other decent 2-drops you could be getting out of there, so definitely don't sleep on it. Peaceful Piper, you have it in here so you can draw your 2 Groovy Cats. Just don't forget this thing still is somewhat useful after that. You can discover a beast and you can still get lucky with an extra Groovy Cat that way, so don't write this card off just because you've already drew your all your Groovy Cats. The Astral Phaser is pretty nice in here because you could be using it to dormant minions, and that way you get to go face for cheap. So you basically use this thing to sleep a taunt, as long as it's not an Unkill-Axe, because that's untargetable. And that way you get the Waltz face as long as it's just one taunt in the way. The Groovy Cat's obviously pretty good. Something you might want to do is kill these off as fast as you can. I mean, I'm not telling use spells on them or anything like that. I'm saying kill them off into other minions as fast as you can so you don't get some random unlucky silence against some opponents, or just straight up deafen from things like rogues and priests. So yeah, try to get these things in your hero power ASAP. The popular Pixie, pretty nice because you get to refresh your hero power with this thing as long as you have enough mana, of course. But also something you could consider is you have 2 of these Pixies, so you could technically use the first one to make your next hero power 0. So next turn you could actually use everything else and not have to worry about the 2 mana hero power you were going to be spending. Just keep in mind, this is also a dead giveaway. You're trying to do something like that on your next turn, and the opponent might take that as a signal to freeze your face if they are able to, or at least play a bunch of taunts and such. Sing-Along Buddy is also in here, pretty brutal thing, because your hero power does indeed trigger twice that way. And something I found to be pretty useful is you could actually tempo this guy as soon as turn 2 if you have nothing better to do. In some games you're just not gonna have the perfect curve, so tempoing one of these out, or one of the pixies out, would be a good idea for you, so you can actually get some tempo on the board, like especially against things like Dungar Druid. You're gonna see me tempoing these guys out like there's no tomorrow, because my hand was absolute dog water and I had to do something, since Dungar Druids don't like too much early game aggression. It's not like we had too much early game aggression, but it was better than nothing, that's for sure. Another cool thing about this guy is you could even use him twice in the same turn with Artanis. Like, let's say you have 10 mana, you have Construct Pylon, you get to put this guy down for 2 mana, you Hero Power, then Construct Pylon, use Artanis, and your Hero Power refreshes. That also unfreezes your hero, for those who don't know. You get the Hero Power a second time, and that is still gonna trigger twice because of the sing-along. But obviously the better thing would be to double it up with Popular Pixie. That would be a lot cheaper for you, and that's the traditional way you should be going about for that turn. You sing along, buddy, Hero Power, you Popular Pixie, Hero Power twice again like that, and go from there. And that should be a very good amount of damage. The Frost Lotus Seedling is pretty nice in here, so you can get a little bit of extra card draw, a little bit of extra survivability. And it's super good in your early game. Like, the sooner you get this, the better, so you can actually do it so you can actually get the doubled effect as soon as turn 4 that way. So having it in your mulligan or in your first top deck, or heck, even on turn 1 from Arcanite Revelations would be pretty good. So you can actually do a turn 4, even though a lot of the times I found myself not even able to fit this thing into my game plan way games are going, but usually it should be awesome. We have a couple of swipes in here so you can control the early game aggression. You could be going face with this obviously, but a lot of the times you're going to be using this to actually clear some taunts in the way and stuff like that. Chrono Boost, obviously amazing. And like I said, you only have a grand total of 5 Protoss cards, so a lot of the time the second one is going to be empty, but the real benefit of this card is you basically get a 4-mana charger, which can go down to a 2-mana charger thanks to the Construct Pylons. And that way you get to have a extra minion on the board to receive the buff from Artanis, so it can go face. We also have Spread the Word, pretty nice way for you to card draw a lot. Leroy Jenkins is basically a bit more of an expensive Chrono Boost zealot, but it does have a little bit more damage, so you have that going for you. A couple of MC techs in here so you can steal the opponent's taunts, especially on Kiliaxes. Same can be said for Bob. Obviously you could be using it for freezing, but if there's an Ankiliax in the way, you'd probably be better off stealing that thing and giving the opponent free coins. The thing about MC Tech is it's also super strong against Dungar Druids, because the moment they play Dungar, you get the MC Tech, one of those big idiots, and a lot of the times that's going to be pretty crucial for you, and very, very dangerous for the opponent. So yeah, all of these are pretty nice, even though, like you saw, Plenty of decks run only a single MC Tech. And last we have Artanis. He is summoning you a couple of 3/4s, the new Hero Power, allows you to give yourself Divine Shield on you and a minion. But the more important thing is it's going to be giving you a buffed up Hero Power. Usually 5 damage on you, 5 damage on the minion you choose it on. Just don't forget the damage gets removed by the end of the turn. But obviously the idea is to kind of chip away at the opponent with it on the turn you're ready to attack. But the cool thing is the Divine Shield remains on the minions, so you could protect your minion this way, you could also protect your face this way, so there's that. Obviously, the game plan with this one is you want to be fishing out your cats quickly with the Piper, play the Groovy Cats on turn 2, turn 3, draw a bunch with the Frost Lotus, draw a bunch for 0 with the Spread the Word, chip away at the opponent's face, and then start blasting for big boy damage once Artanis comes kicking. But I found myself not to have this ideal of a situation a lot of the time, so you definitely have to be creative in some of your matchups. Speaking of which, let's see what they look like, and here's what the situation is. Elemental Mage is pretty strong, some of the Hunters are going to be a problem, Terran Paladin, Zarimi Priest, Battlecry Shaman, and that seems about it. The cool thing about this deck is it's super strong against the Zerg decks, which were playing the meta on the first few days, and they're still pretty popular, let's face it. But this and Weapon Rogue are the big answer to those Zergy decks, so you have that going for you. And let's go through the mulligans. Here's what the situation looks like going first. Obviously the Piper, the Cat, the Cactus Construct. People are holding on to the Arcanite Revelation a lot, but as you can see, it's actually not a very good win rate card. Honestly, same can be said for the Cactus Construct. Like, their top 3 and 4. As for when we click on the win rate, Cactus is still pretty good, but Arcanite is definitely questionable at best. So I'd say you can keep Arcanite if you already have a Groovy Cat, but if you don't have either the Groovy or the Peaceful Piper, I don't think you straight up hold on to Arcanite as well. That's something I've come to learn, because you are going to be a lot better getting the cats nice and quick, whereas Arcanite Revelation, that's just card draw for you. It's cool, but it's not what you really want to be doing in the early turns, so try to pivot more into this kind of game plan. The Chrono Boost is also pretty important. It also has a pretty high win rate when kept. Construct Pylons, I guess that allows you, if you have Chrono Boost, I guess you can also consider the Construct Pylon as well. Yeah, you're not going to be drawing as much with the second one, if any, but it's just important to be able to do this nice and quick so you can keep on drawing for the more important stuff, I guess, and also be ready for Artanis for nice and quick. Holding on to straight up Artanis, I don't know, I'm not feeling that one too much, even though a turn 5 Artanis definitely feels awesome with the help of your 0 mana Construct Pylons. Just don't get baited thinking you can stack this on turn 3. No, your next Protoss card would be the second Construct Pylon, so those do not stack. So the fastest you could be going for this one would be turn 4 with the coin. Heck, even faster with Innervates, but that would be a little bit too much wishful thinking, I'd say. Frost Lotus, I'd say, is also a pretty nice thing to consider holding on to, because the faster you have it in your hand, the better, so you can actually do the thing quickly. As for on the coin, plenty of the same stuff really, so definitely mulligan accordingly, so you can get better odds of actually winning the game. This is what people are holding on to, and this is the win rate. Again, similar stuff really. Here, Cactus Construct is quite a lot lower on the keep list according to the mulligan win rate, and same can be said for the Arcanite Revelations, so I'd say here it's even more important to be hard looking for the Piper and the Cat. That's about it for the deck. Definitely pretty cheap. Bob and Leroy are free. Artanis is from the mini set, so this is basically literally a budget deck. Like, it literally is only rares and commons, so building this is basically for free for you, and you can definitely give the deck a go. It is strong. Just expect people to be a little bit smarter against you on the later ranks, because a lot of people start running Glacial Shards. A lot of people are straight up running Taunts, so it's not uncounterable is what I'm trying to say. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of my games on my road to top 100 legend. Hope you enjoy. I have the gist of both decks, but right now I have no idea how you should beat anything with anything. It's gonna be a journey, guys. It's gonna be a journey. Thank you for being here with me. Stick around for the ride. Okay, I think Chrono is pretty decent. The rest not so much, however. Against a fellow Dudicus, maybe he's a Dungy boy, in which case the MC would be important. But we got another one, so who cares? Do I just tempo here? It's not like we don't have more of these. I think I'll tempo this guy out. He is nice and chunky on the boards, and all I need is a single sing-along later to do the thing. I guess I get him info here, now he knows he's facing my kind of deck. I'll also tempo this fuck. Also slap like this. I'm not sure if I really should be doing what I'm doing right now, but against Dungar Druid, you definitely want to do the tempo, and like I said, we do have both of these second copy, so using the first few of them for a little bit of tempo, as mediocre as it is, it's probably the better choice. Yeah, hey, how's it going, Tio? Welcome, man. Happy to be back. I lurked a little on your stream yesterday. Congrats on that Diamond Fruit. Seems like you've been yo-yoing a lot around it, though. That is definitely where the big boys start showing up. Diamond 5 to Diamond 3, you can definitely get there with just knowing your own deck, but from there on out, you gotta know what the opponent is also trying to do, and your deck really needs to be up for the challenge too. Hand of Pally still is up for the challenge. I saw you were trying some Zerg DK as well. That's also pretty nice. Okay. My voice is kind of wonky, isn't it? When I talk a little bit longer, my voice goes on the wonky side. Okay, keep that tempo rolling. Okay, dude's ready for the Dungy, and I'm ready for the Dungy. Everybody's ready for the Dungy Boy. Fuck do I want to do over there? I don't mind getting Artanis. Hero Power and Hero's all cute and all. I'd have 9 damage if I play this anyway. 11 damage. It's probably not worth wasting my construction pylon. Still don't have any of my hero power shit, which is pretty shit, but what can I say, it's shit. I'll just do this. Okay, these two don't stack. Maybe I should have used one so I can slap a hero power this turn as well. Again, it would have been just 2 extra damage, so not that hot anyway, but these are now absolutely useless, so I should have. Right now these don't discount anything anymore. Yeah, it's like my voice has just changed, you know, but I don't feel sick or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, when I talk a little bit longer, like probably, well, actually, was it even long? Even at the beginning of my top 5, I sounded straight up like this and remained like it for its entirety, so I guess it's not all that. Okay, this guy is not having the Dungy Boy, or he is afraid of my MC Tech. Disco music, where? Where is that disco tech? Okay, is he still gonna... Okay, I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that, boy. Enjoy the coinies. Enjoy that coinage. I'm gonna toss a coin to this Witcher. And I will not use it in good health. Music is a little bit on the high side. Let's lower it a wee bit. It's not a discotheque after all. It's a library is what it is. Oh man. Fuck are you doing over there, kind sir? Is he gonna draw a shit ton of cards with INR? Of course he is. Of course he is. But is he gonna have enough time to recuperate? Let's fuck around and find out. Ugh. Have 10 damage showing, a couple of these idiots are coming. My hero power is triggering twice, so that's +4. Let's see, let's see.
Stand with me.
I have 16 damage showing. It's never lethal. Let's just do this.
For Artanis. Must be decisive.
Gotta get rid of that.
For Artanis. I'm not rooting for you. I already
Something along these lines. Okay, we're ready for the Dungy Boy. So far he only has a 5/5 and his hydration bullshit. My dumbass forgot to charge my wireless headphones, so we're back on the wired situation. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You guys wrote a lot of things in chat. Backtracker looks funky. Does it though? What's funky about it? Oh, yeah, you can move that. Okay, not a single hero power thing in my deck, in my hand, that is. Let's see if this gives a cat. The fuck it would. Oh, that ain't too bad. Okay. Nope. Why do they call this thing a Hero Power Druid again?
I'm not rooting for you.
Guess we'll never know. Can't get the groovies, yo. How's it going, RK? Nice to be back. Stop. Yeah, happy to be back, Kek. How are you doing? Okay, sadly I can't target that. This guy's healing, yo. Stop it. Let me waste this thing so it's not cluttering up my hands. Draw we it. Nope, those cats do not exist, guys.
I'm not rooting for you. Vanquish.
I should have swiped. Fucking bullshit. Should have swiped there first. Okay, still getting back to the groove of it and whatnot. I feel like this guy literally does not want to play his Dungar because he knows what's about to happen to it. MC techs are nice and erect. Wow, guys, a cat. Now, wouldn't you know it? Just my luck. Okay, so right now we have a decent chunk of damage, but it's not decent enough. Next turn is gonna be a bit more decent. I think I'm gonna make this thing dormant. Yeah, happy they didn't. But they went ahead and slipped the fucking catheter up my dick. Which honestly was the more painful part out of that thing. I was not expecting to wake up with something up my dick. But I guess it's better than waking up in my own piss, I guess. At least I think it's better. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly, King. How's it going, man? Peeing fire. I guess RK gets it. RK has been around the block long enough to know what happens after they take that shit out. And a fucking man yanked that thing out of my dick. And it hurt like fucking shit, man. Like, I did not expect to get that kind of pain action going. Why is this thing not saying I'm gonna get +3, by the way? So, do I have it? I think I do. Yep. Okay, well that was easy enough. All I needed is a fucking cat. Nope. It came as a surprise to me. I woke up, and honestly the pain in my dick was bigger than the pain on the fucking hernia. Like, what the fuck, dude? Okay, first game, first win. It did not go without misplays, but wins are wins. They do it all the time. The funny thing is, the other guy that also got a hernia operation did not have a fucking catheter. So either they felt like training that skill because it's actually a hospital university? Yeah. And they have a lot of students there and shit. Or I fucking pissed the surgery table. And I think I fucking pissed the surgery table. Nobody told me I did, but why else would they put a catheter in me and not on the other hernia guy? The frickin' intern put the, I don't know, the thing that goes up your veins so they can drip shit in it. She had to do it twice. The first one was defective. I'm gonna have to take her word for it. But yeah, she had to slip in a second one right on top of it. That one went, well, yeah, that might be it. Yeah, honestly, it was quite the experience when that shit came out. Like, yeah, I think I should just stop talking about the fucking catheter shit because it sounds like a nightmare and it fucking was. Should I hold on to MC Tech? This guy's probably gonna go wide with a lot of star shits. I'll pretend I'll get it later. But yeah, shit's not fun, yo. Shit's not fun. And honestly, the biggest pain after the operation is when I fucking laugh. Yesterday, I literally almost died to a freaking funny cat video. Funny cat animation. More like it. Yikes. Yeah. They gotta learn somehow, what can I say? They gotta learn somehow. At least I got a hefty discount on the whole surgery, I guess. It was supposed to cost like 1,000 euro. Ended up costing like 500. Part of that was because they actually made a mistake. More like a lucky accident. They were supposed to charge me for picking my doctor. That was supposed to cost 250 euro alone. But apparently the nurse, which was quite the smartass over the phone, acted like she's so smart and shit. She forgot to give me a fucking document to sign that I owe them 250. And your boy is 250 less poorer, I guess. Because that was supposed to go up the hospital's pocket more than anything else. But that didn't happen now, did it? And I was like, totally fine, yeah, I'll pay it, I don't mind. But they're like, no, we can't do that, we fucked it up. We fucked it up, fam, we fucked it up. If I prep this thing again, I won't be able to play this guy sooner. I'd rather hold on to this thing for this guy instead and this for a charger later. So let me just take this like a man and get it out of my way. The cats seem to elude me. I mean, most of it is, but picking your own doctor, materials, that's about it. That alone was supposed to cost like about €1,000. I think the operation itself cost like 600 or something. At least I think I saw that number on one of the documents, but I ain't paying it, so didn't care about it too much. Well, they pay all of it for basic, really necessary surgeries, but mine, I picked it to be an advanced operation so I can recover quicker, so I can recover better. So if you have some, you know, requirements, I guess, you gotta pay some of it yourself. If I prep this man's out, it really ain't doing all that much right about now.
Interesting.
Is it me or is this can absolute shit? It ain't me, is it? This can is absolute shit.
What is
No, for real, this can is shit. The shittiest of shits. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Robef? Welcome.
time is running out.
This can is dick shit, dude. I'll regret that. No cat. The stealthy boy was also kind of cool of an option, but I didn't have time to weigh my pros and cons. I picked the first one that was decent enough. How's it going, man? How's it going? I am alive indeed. Aliven.
Engine screaming.
This can is absolute dog water. No swipes, no nothing.
Interesting.
Dog water of the highest water.
Interesting.
I'm in danger, honestly. I think I'd rather do this.
Stand with me. Must be decisive. For our cannon.
He's gonna be launching a decent ship soon, I'd assume. Well, yeah, you don't pay for much, but you gotta wait literally months to get something done, don't you? At least from what I've heard. Maybe it's not so true. Gotta say, the frickin' stitches itch like a bitch. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Thank you for the follow, cat. Catsy. Wow, a cat. That's new.
A conundrum.
something. How long is the recovery? Think I should be ready to go blasting in like a month. I'll probably give it a little bit more than that. Don't want to rush things. Definitely would not like to experience what I did a few days ago. Would not recommend. Literally could not sleep for a fucking second for the first 2 nights over there. So that was quite the torture. Ah, shit. Fucking shitballs. Why is this thing not visually updating, man? I have to remember how much my fucking thing does. What is he gonna shutter walk next turn?
A conundrum. I must be decisive.
Something like this. I mean, a flex is a flex. It's not like I have to flex my abs. Happy to hear top legend. In my knee. Yeah, had to pay for the canvas, I think it's called. I had to put up my deck. Not deck, but in the vicinity of it, I guess. He's gonna hex that? Why? What are you doing, step bro? That was weird. That was a very weird turn. This guy could have played it a lot better now, couldn't he? .31 damage showing out of him. I am in danger. Could grab myself an MC Tech right about now. Grabbing the taunt would be alright. If I had a fucking MC Tech, that is. I decided not to. Apparently.
I must be decisive.
Why the fuck did I think I'm gonna have enough for a swipe? Dormant one time? The fuck I will. Well, GG. Really think I curved out like absolute dog water here. These groovy cats plus peaceful pipers really like not showing up in the early, huh?
For Doomhammer, what dreams may come.
Try like this. Oh, a Piper. That's new.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Turn 1 Piper. Say it ain't so.
In the rear with the gear.
Far out.
Raven online.
Okay. No need to care about the swipe. Let's fucking go. That's a lot of bullshit. Yeah, what can I say, man? The game really shafted me for a couple of games now, didn't they? I guess it's my turn to have some fun now. Well, 10 damage is 10 damage. If this thing sticks, he's dead next turn. Even if he has a taunt. It's almost as if he heard me. Almost. Close.
I know my strength.
Okay. Something. MC Tech, you say? So what are the 3 random effects this guy got? Elusive, Reborn, and Taunt? I guess.
What is the best way?
I am getting there, am I?
Interesting.
Is it corner tennis? Could MC Tech that?
Time is running out.
I think I'll go like this. I don't want him to have another MC Tech right about now. I don't think they even run it, do they? Doesn't matter though, I think this was the adult thing to do.
Operation. You win this one.
Alrighty, is it time for us to have fun now? Answers to these questions and more.
Versus throw.
Fucking deck tracker, man. Show your fucking piece of shit self. Wow. Wow, 2 cats. That's new. Sing along for a sing along. I guess it's better than Piper. Hey, happy to hear. Happy to hear, touch it. I'm glad to have you. Hey, how's it going, Jadis? A lot better, I can tell you that much. Feeling a lot better now. Guess I can discover something later.
Welcome to the crew.
Hmm.
I smell gold in their waters. Keep on panning.
Not a big fan of him drawing, but just hero pairing here. I'll do it. Let's try and crit coin out both the cats or something, we'll see. I mean, I've been out of the gym for half a year, so I'm gonna wait at least 1 more month, that's for sure. That ought to do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna coin him, given I'm gonna do this next turn probably. Really hope no Hex get involved here. Even though Hex for just -1, not that bright, is it? Okay. Next turn I could get Artanis in the mix.
Liberation.
Stand with me.
I think I'm gonna just go some mouth-to-mouth action. You can do these trades. I'm not gonna be arsed about it. Gonna get lucky with a taunt. Doesn't. Or does he? That kind of taunt. Oh, that's mildly annoying. Not as annoying now, I guess. Well, I definitely would like to get that damage up in him.
What would Tassadar do? For our champion, fight.
Ready for dust off. Ready for dust off.
Did we get him? Seems like it. Still could have a pop-up book. Doesn't look like it though. Ah, fudge. Well, I can steal that.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocation.
Fight wish.
Give it that good old MC kick. Key draw with the flex. Gee man, I'm gonna try. Yeah, here you go. That's what's left of it. Well, I can steal that again. With the boob. I did not get the dormant shit. I think I'm just gonna steal it. Ooh, he's stealing. Yeah. They work best together. That another gem?
Let's make it count.
That's a lot of gemage. Can I get dormant, please? Pissful Piper. No dormant, alas. Of course, of course. Didn't I have lethal straight up though? Guess I did need this. Was the death rattle even? Bro, Hearthstone is just all over the place nowadays. I literally don't see shit. Either way, it's not like I have an option. This thing's 11, so... I don't know, Chief. Hey, happy to hear, Frost. Frustrated dad. You're telling me.
In the rear with the gear.
Some of that poopy book again. Dude is definitely trying his best now, isn't he? That's gonna be another fizzle. I think we got him. Or did we? Can these locations help? God, so many tons, dude. Let's see the locations.
On your left, you'll see a rare specimen.
Swipe me, dude. The fuck you will. There you fucking go. Took you a long fucking while, game. Took your sweet time there now, didn't you? Sheesh. Okay, all around we lost a shit ton of games with this deck. Not even gonna pretend for a second we did well with it or anything like that. But apparently it's doing a lot better from Diamond 5 to Legends, so I'm still gonna make a guide about it. But for me, it was pitiful. 3 wins, 6 losses in top Legends. Obviously people here know what they're doing and shit. Ran across a lot of glacial shards, a lot of taunts and crap, but this deck still seems to be pretty powerful from Diamond 5 to Legend, so make no mistake, it's not a bad option despite my experience with it.